Hey, this is Beggs, Kevin Baker, Stock Market Authority. This is Wednesday, November 20th, and this is entitled Do Not Buy a House in DC, and this is deeply personal. I like all of you, all of my subscribers to Stock Market Authority, and all my followers at WSB, Wall Street Beats, but I love my son, Bobby, and he and his fiance live in DC, and I'm telling them, do not buy a house in DC, and I mean this very, very seriously. Doge is for real. Ben Bry, my colleague at Wall Street Beats, and I have been voices in the wilderness saying that Doge in some form is real, and the consensus that you got to take the under, I think, is wrong. I think they're serious as a heart attack. I think the government is fat. I worked in Parks and Rec in my hometown, and I think that everything can be run on at least one third the people and the money that it usually is in government when you don't have private capital incentives. So to this, I suggest to you is emblematic of that. This is Booz Allen Hamilton. They're a consultant to defense electronics. 95% of their revenues come from the government, and you can kind of see it was sort of like a deer getting shot. During the election, it went up, and then now people are realizing, wait a minute, these guys aren't kidding around, and they're going to go look, and what they're going to do is they're going to find the most egregious, and not this isn't Booz Allen specific, this is just the government in totality and the 400 plus agencies that overlap, and they're going to find the most egregious examples of waste, fraud, abuse, and they're going to point them out and put them on the wall and put them on social media and use it as cover. And then they're going to use the interest payments chart, which I don't have here, and they're going to use that as political cover and saying these things have to go. And the possibility of having everybody have to hand in their resignation on day one and zero-based budgeting is a real possibility. I know the Grace Commission didn't do anything in the Reagan years, and I understand all the other attempts at this, but this time the interest payments alone, it's unsustainable. And we know that the government is fat, and you don't need all these people, and you don't need all these programs. So Washington's never had a recession. They're going to have one in the next 4 years, I think. And I'm willing to be proven wrong, but this chart is telling me that it's sniffing out Ben and I, my conviction that Doge is for real. So do not buy a house in D.C. Stay tuned here and at Wall Street Beats for other ideas that play into this theme of Washington going down for the first time in forever. And we'll see what happens, okay? But you heard it here first. Do not buy a house in D.C. Thanks a lot. See you soon.